Hello, hello, hello. Yo guys, it's me, Matrix here, coach of the Welsh Raylords. We are bringing you playoffs of the TGR's Gruesome Rocket Team League, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, we are here. We did make it into playoffs. We never got to upload a video for our Week 8 match because we had to be played on Showdown due to not being in the country when the game was played. So didn't have access to Switch. So yeah, we did win. So we made playoffs. We're up against a rematch of Week 1 of the season, Ronan. The teams are very different this time around though. Sorry about the and ahs. His team has changed a lot. His team has gone through all the changes you'd expect from a season long of dropping mons, picking up mons, stealing, being stolen from. Like, for example, like I stole Gyarados from him originally, and well, Gyarados got stolen from me, so neither of us are having it for this matchup. And his team's changed significantly. I think there's been about 4 or 5 changes to his team. A significant note to mention before we go into this: Terror has been removed. We are not allowed to Terror during playoffs. So that is why you can see all these mons here without a single changed Terror type. I just gotta remember not to do the funny button. So yeah, we are now going to go through some of the changes to his team. I'm just doing some live edits. Okay, so he has got one Follow Me Mon in Electabuzz. Really, really annoying. He doesn't have the Clefable anymore, but Electabuzz is kind of becoming a bit of a problem Mon for me because I don't seem to draft ground types. Or at least I couldn't get a good ground type for this team. The Trick Room setter, because it's still a Trick Room matchup, is Porygon 2. They have Gardevoir and Chandelure that can all set Trick Room. I can kind of see like a bulky Chandelure coming, not Chandelure, bulky Gardevoir coming with like Electabuzz support, because that's a way that they still threaten like Scrafty, who is otherwise a really good answer to their other Trick Room setters. So I kind of feel like they're going to lean into that, so I might just lean into the Metagross on the lead. We'll see. They've got Mudsdale and Glastria as Trick Room sweepers alongside their Conkeldurr from the very start. The Appleton or Hydrapple is still a part of the team. They've also got Weavile still, which is probably the most annoying mon in this matchup for me. And then Manaphy, which is probably the second most annoying mon. Because Manaphy's so bulky, but like has good offenses as well, and like it threatens my Arcanine and stuff like that. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm not bringing the Arcanine, is because of, well, Manaphy, Mudsdale, Conkeldurr. It's outsped outside of Trick Room. It's outsped inside of Trick Room. It's not really providing too much. It's definitely the 7th mon that I wanted to bring here, but I felt like all the 6 mons that you can see on the screen at the moment provided a little bit more for the team. So we've got the main bread and butter of the team, which is Meowstic, Metagross, Suicune, and Mimikyu. Suicune is very defensive, although it's got a bit of offensive investment. I probably shouldn't be running as much as offense as I am, but it's just so that I can get like 2 hits and 1 hits where I need to, without the Calm Mind, and even with the Calm Mind it kind of allows it to just get a couple 2 hits here and there. So, kind of needed. I've gone defense invested on it rather than special defense invested, because I kind of need something that can take a hit from like Conkeldurr and stuff. And it's never going to do too much damage back, and like it's got the Calm Mind and Snarl stuff to really mitigate the special attackers, so I've got no special defense investment on it. We got Metagross here with the Misty Seed. It's to pair it with the Meowstic with the Misty Terrain, whilst also being able to protect. With the +1 in Speed F, I am able to live hits from a Chandelure. I'm also able to live hits from Weavile better, because if I Misty Seed, it means that my item's gone and Knockoff can't do nearly as much damage to me. The Knockoff is only here really for the Eviolite mons and the Chandelure. And then we've got Psychic Fangs for generic damage across the board, but Bullet Punch for that priority hits. I kind of wanted Iron Head, and I really wanted to run 4 moves on this Mon, but like I do see the value of having Protect on it over the Iron Head. Iron Head would allow me to like get the 1-shot on God of War and Weavile, where for Bullet Punch is a 2-shot. But if they've got like near half health, then Bullet Punch is going to pick them up. So that's kind of what we're going with there, is like Bullet Punch can be used after protecting a turn while scouting for damage on one of my other Mons. We've got the Mimikyu here, who I've kind of decided to go like all in on like offense, but still have some way of like reversing Trick Room if I need to. So last time I brought Mimikyu, it was more of a support set with Play Rough as its only attack. This time we're going for the Play Rough Shadow Sneak combo, because the only Mon that resists Fairy type coverage on their team is Chandelure, which is a Ghost type. And Shadow Sneak should do decent damage into them, and it allows me to take advantage of like any passive turns they use to set up Trick Room. I'll be able to Sword Stance up myself and get some offensive momentum going. And that's kind of the same idea with the Suicune as well, as like being able to just set up a Calm Mind in front of their Trick Room setters. Just gotta be careful of like Taunt Electabuzz and stuff like that on the field at the same time. Meowstic, self-explanatory, it's just there for screens. A lot of the calcs revolve around having some kind of screen up. Misty Terrain is just for mitigating like status effects from like static Electabuzz and Scald Manaphy. Also increases my Spadef on Metagross. It decreases the Dragon type moves of the Hydrapple. And also negates the Burn Orb, Flame Orb on the Conkeldurr from activating and giving it its Guts boost. From there, really difficult to know what to really bring on this team. I decided to go Scrafty because, like, if they do decide to bring Glastrier, I don't think they do, but like, it can be good. And if they're not a own tempo Mudstale and their stamina, then Intimidate can at least offset some of that. A few of my Mons don't mind the body press too much, but do kind of get annoyed by the high horsepower, like Venusaur, Metagross, Mimikyu. Like, those are Mons that can usually take body presses, but not loving the high horsepower it dishes out. And yeah, we got like just a stab set with Drain Punch knockoff just for utility. It's got good against like the Porygon 2 or the Electabuzz to knock it off, get some recovery back and just stay around for a bit. Snarl to maybe mitigate some damage from like Manaphy and stuff. We are running the Assault Vest. It can take a hit from a God of War's Moonblast like 60% of the time if it's a timid set. If it's a modest set, then it's like a 6% chance to live it. We do have Light Screen, and with Light Screen I should always live the Moonblast from God of War. The Scrafty doesn't take a hit from Conkeldurr, unfortunately, unless Misty Terrain is up, and this is what I'm saying with like Meowstic being like such a key mon to like, I need multiple turns out of this Meowstic as well, which is really good. It's gonna really struggle with. But like the Scrafty is able to live a close combat from a Conkeldurr. It's -1 if I've got Reflect up. It can live 2 Mock Punches otherwise without Reflect, as long as it's intimidated. It's going to be tough. The Scrafty definitely is good for like a certain selection of his Mons, but it can be a little bit problematic against like God of War, and some of like the stab super effective hits can really hurt it. And it doesn't really have the speed tier for this matchup. And then lastly we got Venusaur. Like I was really and ahhing, like how do I get this Venusaur to like live hits? Like it's kind of feels needed for the Manaphy and the Mudstale, just so that they don't get like hard walled out by like a beat up Stamina Mudstale or a Conkeldurr going really hard with like the fighting moves Mach Punch, or then there's the Manaphy just going for like Tail Glow water moves, you know? Like I kind of needed to have some kind of answer. A Suicune is good into Manaphy, but like it doesn't do anything back, so it's kind of a stalemated there, and Tail Glow will eventually like out boost my Carmines and my Snarls. And so kind of felt like we needed the Venusaur. The Grass Muse is really good. I opted not to run Sludge Bomb for the fact that I really felt like I needed Geiger Drain and Leaf Storm, because with Reflect Up I can live a triple axle from Weavile and then Geiger Drain to get my health back and stuff. Leaf Storm is also good for immediate damage into most of the team, except for Hydrapple really, and the Chandelure, which is what the Earth Power's for. And yeah, so we opted not to go for a poison move. That has burned me in the past, but we'll see what we can do with it. And the Rocky Helmet is just for like chip against the physical mons, like the Conkeldurr in cooperation with the Burn Chip, and then the Weavile with the Triple Axle getting the chip. So we'll see what we can do. It can live a hit from a non-boosted Chandelure, like non-damage boosted Chandelure and a non-damage boosting Gardevoir Psychic, but only on like 2%, so we'll see what we can do. I mean, at least that way Overgrow activates and does more damage, but it's a tricky matchup. It should be fun. Wishing him luck. I know I need a bit of luck here. Last time I only won really because of some luck, and yeah, let's get into the game. See you guys there. Alright, here we go. Ronan's connected up. He's just, because of the no terror rules, he's just sent me over his terror types being Uber Terror. As a joke. Good luck and have fun to Ronan. This should be interesting. Yeah, I believe that's right. Let's go! Alright, Mudsdale and Porygon 2. Oh, no Gardevoir. Okay. Glastria. And Electabuzz. That's kind of surprising, kind of not surprising. No Gardevoir is surprising, to be honest. Glad I Soul Red the Hydrapple not coming, but I honestly thought Guardy would, so he's definitely leaning more into the Trick Room. So Electabuzz is probably going to lead. I don't mind as much. Venusaur is good here, outside of the Glastria, Chandelure, and Weavile. No Manaphy. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Kind of thrown through a little bit here, actually. I'm definitely leading Scrafty. I'm gonna lead you. I'm gonna bring Suicune in the back. Do I want Terra? Or do I want Metagross? I think this struggles against the Mudsdale a little bit, but I think it's better than... Yeah, okay, we'll give this a go. Well, Manaphy and Gardevoir, I'm really surprised. Ooh. Weavile and Electabuzz. Okay. White Herb? Okay, yeah. That's fair. I don't really do anything to do that though. I can Drain Punch the Weavile, but like it's gonna be Electabuzz, so I'm just gonna knock it off. Could I? Nah, because the Dark Move's coming into it. Don't love this, but I'm gonna have to just go for the Reflect right here. Okay, this is fine, I think. I get a Reflect off, which is what I wanted anyway. Yeah, that's fine. I got what I wanted out of that turn. He might read that. Okay, okay. So we'll both swap in here. So as long as he doesn't Thunderbolt the Meowstic slot, I'm okay with this. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But he's switching around. Oh, he stole my Assault Vest. That's actually really cool. Yeah, yeah. No Conch Elder either, just thinking about it. I think he fakes out Scrafty here. Just in case he doesn't, we're just gonna go for the double Snarl. Because yeah. Okay. Choice Scarf, thank you, I guess. Glad I didn't go for a setup here. It's quite a lot of like passive plays though from him. I feel like he's gonna swap something here. Maybe I should have Drain Punched the Weavile. Yeah, like I thought that swapped here. I'm thinking Electabuzz comes in, so I'm hoping I can knock off. Porygon 2, like I get rid of something here. Prankster P2 is disgusting. Yeah, there's the Eviolite gone. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's go for the Drain Punch into the Weavile. You know what, we're going to go to the P2 instead. I think that's better for me. And let's just bring Suicune back out. I don't need Meowstic here. Yeah, because he swaps in the Chandelure on that side, I think. Probably could have done with setting a light screen there. Well, that's good damage. And he's going for the Trick Room here, so... From what I can tell. No, try attack. Oh, I'm just faster. Damn, okay. I was so close to Missy terraining that turn. Fucking hell. It's fine. We've got Snarl. He's not got any water resist with him, so I should be able to just keep going for Scalds now. Even if Electabuzz comes in, like, I should outspeed the Electabuzz now. Yeah. And like a Snarl should get rid of the okay, well, Weavile. I honestly that's okay in a way. Yeah, it's got Prankster Recover, it is what it is though. I don't know how much damage that did. I didn't see. Could cycle the fake out here. That's an interesting play he's doing. Can't get a read. He's just trying to get into position. We got a burn, which is nice. It's chip at the end of the day. Well, I get a light screen up at the very least, so... I think, yeah, even if he... I don't... Because even if he gets the... I should Misty Terrain in a minute just to stop that from doing something, and just so Metagross can get a special defense boost in a minute. Okay. Honestly, I don't care about Electabuzz right this second. I don't want to get Metagross out yet, though. I'm gonna second noise this instead, actually. You can't go for recovery then. Ooh, crit me through the screens. Which is frustrating. Yeah, you can just heal back up this turn. That's kind of annoying. Can I untaunt yet? Don't love that, personally. Because he fakes out this turn, like he has to. Right? Maybe I fake out the Porygon 2 actually and second noise it. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because he's going to fake out... Oh, that was a good play by him actually. But, too bad. Scrafty goes down here. So I can get... Metagross would be a bad place. Well, I could get a Misty Seed off attack from the Chandelure. Like I can get Misty Seed up and then I survive. So, and then I've got Suicune to worry about afterwards. Not the Chandelure. Yeah. I'm gonna go Misty Terrain because that gets rid of my item, which means knockoff would do less to me as well. I do have a feeling he's gonna swap in the Electabuzz. Yeah. I'm not bullet punching, I'm not getting baited into it. We're knocking off the Chandelure. And I can't be burned. Gets rid of the Chandelure because I know that Calc would kills it even without the crit. I should be able to protect for a turn actually. Might as well reflect up and bullet punch the Electabuzz, but I'll bullet punch the Weavile, I guess. I mean, I could protect against the fake out pressure, but dead. And then there, this should be a game. So. Okay. I think I should have knocked off the Electabuzz there and set up a screen or something so that I could learn what the item was. I think it's Covert Cloak though. Okay. I didn't reveal I had Psychic Fangs or Protect on Metagross. Just I had Bullet Punch and Knockoff. I actually don't know how he switches it up. So. It was very passive with his switches and stuff, so he knows Chandelure needs to be used to deal with the Metagross, but then he needs something for the Suicune. I still like Scrafting. I think Scrafty's fine. I think he just goes for the simple Trick Room setup. I think he might have played too passively around some of my stuff in that last game. And I think he just goes to lean in. Like, if he goes Electabuzz plus a Trick Room setter, I think I'd be okay with that. having my assault vest on Scrafty would be nice. Not being burned would be nice. Not having a Choice Scarf and Suicune is nice. Like, yeah, exactly. Okay, so he intimidates me back. Better than the Prankster, honestly. Hmm. I'm not getting staticked. I don't want to get staticked. I'm always swapping Meowstic out anyway, so it doesn't bother me. Oh. No, no, no try attacking for you, sir. Decent damage, to be fair. If he goes for Chandelure here, I have Snarl. Mudsdale. Yeah, Mudsdale could be a bit of a problem. Don't be Stamina, don't be Stamina. Okay, not Stamina. However, I don't live an attack very well from this guy. I know that for a fact. So... do I live an attack? I don't... I do live... Yeah, I definitely take one hit. But I think I'd rather protect it. Fair. Close combat into the Scrafty slot is a interesting decision. Really didn't like my Scrafty, huh? This might be a bit tough. Truthfully. Okay. Does he protect the Mudsdale? It would make sense. Yeah. Fair play, fair play. I needed Venusaur for this. That's annoying. close combats in the R6 slot? No, highest horsepowers. Okay. I might have been better off killing the Electabuzz here. No, okay, that's fine then. I'm glad I didn't go for that. You got Prankster, nice. Yep, survived. Good damage. I know he's going to be like in a focus on the Mudsdale because he's not stamina. There's no way he doesn't protect the Mudsdale here, right? Yeah, own tempo, that's the one I meant. Okay, it doesn't protect the Mudsdale. How interesting. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense then. Well, I get Suicune in it now, so... Oh, I missed. Oh no, I didn't miss. Okay. I just want I want the damage. I know he's gonna, yeah, swap out there. Fair play, fair play. Yeah. I don't know what else to do, but do this. You could have Energy Ball here. Maybe I should have killed the Chandelure here. Because I can kill the Metagross. I can kill the Mudsdale with Metagross. Oh, you know what? That is the one I'm most okay with. I mean, what else can I do here? Maybe I should have gone for the kill the Shadow Ball here with the Scrafty. Because if Shadow Ball probably outspeeds Suicune. Oh, does Shadow Ball kill Suicune from this range? Oh, don't love it. No. Thank God. Okay, Megris is still looking okay. And I'm able to reposition Scrafty. Kind of. Actually, oh, this is rough, buddy. Because I don't want to reposition this guy. But I'm forced to do it. Yeah, I have to let Kungo down. And hope that I can get a kill here. Yep. I fucking knew the static was coming, man. Can P2 out-bulk me? I don't know. This endgame here? Might be able to. If he's got Shadow Ball, it could. I should be slower than it with both of these mons here. I'm min speed Metagross. Psychic Fang should do a bit of damage. It's all if it has Shadow Ball or not, I think. Eviolite's gone. Yeah. That's fair. Oh, it is faster than me. Okay. Don't burn. Don't power. Good. That's game. Damn, man. That second game was hard to read through, but I guess we got there. To be honest, the entire set was a weird game. I had no idea what was going on most of the time. Or at least I wasn't sure how he was trying to play it. But the bulky mons and the bulky strat pulled through. And that's all that matters. GG's to Ronan. Great game. And I will see you guys for the semi-final. Gotta decide on a Pokemon that we get to steal from him now. Didn't think we'd get this far, to be honest. So, till next time, guys. Thanks for watching.